Hi there. Well, welcome to Travels with Jason and him.
He's got a name, but hey ho, carry on.
We're going to do a tour of Orpington. So that's where we're off to now. Well, we're already there. Train station is literally behind us. It's about a 10 minutes walk from the train station into the town.
But you can get a bus.
Yeah, you can get a bus if you want to pay, or if you've got a travel card, you already paid for it.
Or a bus ticket.
Right, let's go. And you can see, there's a big Tesco's Express. Now literally just coming into the town. Got some things over there, but they're nothing special. They're not. And literally the high street is over there. They got a Costa in there, but I'm not bothered. The war monument over there.
Yeah, at least they have more variety.
Yeah, Poundland. Laundrette. Not really sure what that is. Chinese buffet maybe. And here we are. We're in High Street. See? One charity shop. Where we're going about going. Here we are, some more shops. McDonald's is over there. We'll cross over in a second. About 6 to 7 charity shops here. Cash converters. Cake box over that way, as you can see. Dallas chicken shop. In other words, KFC. Benson's a moving centre. I think we used to have one in Maidstone, I believe. But we don't know more. And the Wimpy. Tanning shop, a Subway, a noodle bar. Woohoo! Fab House, never heard of them.
Oh my God!
Big Sainsbury's over there. Market Express. Greg's is just down there. Down there. Super drug. Nice bit of fish fruit. I was about to say fish then.
Going on down,
Might be, is that a Witherspoon's, Mikhail?
No.
No, it's a post office. With a calf. No, actually, it probably is. It might be a Witherspoon's.
Yeah, but it's not Western.
Nah. It's still called a general post office as well. Alright, let's go over. Little shopping centre. Like you can see, you got a Premier Inn quite nearby. And you got Odeon as well. Little market. Easy coffee. Woohoo!
In relation to EasyJet.
Yeah, it is. There's Poundland, so we're going there. BMM over there. CX over there, and then obviously the shopping centre over there.
Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Pater here with a quick video for you today. I have been asked specifically to speak about Buff Orpingtons. Now I have talked about Buff Orpingtons in my top breeds, for sustainability, my top 3 breeds. Buff Orpingtons are in my top 3. So I find them to be excellent birds. So we're going to talk a little bit about them today. I have around 10 Buff Orpingtons. I do not have a Buff Orpington rooster, however. That's something we're going to work on. These birds came from England in the late 1800s, and ever since they've pretty much took flight, if you will, in terms of being on a homestead, they have been very popular, and even today they are the most coveted, if you will, in terms of, you know, everybody appreciates what the Buff Orpington offers on a homestead. Whether you are a small homestead, just wanting a small backyard flock of chickens, or if you have a lot of chickens, these girls are always in the mix, and let me tell you why. First of all, they are what you call a dual-purpose bird, which means they are a meat bird, and they tend to lay a good quantity and quality of eggs. Now, they are not going to be your highest-ranking birds in terms of egg production. Those are going to be more along the lines of your black Australorps and perhaps your leghorns. But they do give a better or fair or good amount, okay? So you're not going to be disappointed with the production of their eggs. I believe the estimation is around 190 per hen per year, so that's pretty good. So if you have 5, 6, 12 hens, then obviously they're rotating their cycles a little bit. You're probably most of the time going to be in a good fair amount of cycle in terms of getting eggs. Now, they're also known to be meat birds, very good meat birds, in fact. So if you are somebody that's interested in, say, replacing your flock every 2 years, you want to have some for egg production, and you also want to have some for meat, this is probably something you're going to consider. They do very well in the cold temperatures. We have never had issue in the heat as well, so that's something to consider. They're not extremely flighty. Okay, they're not up on the top of the rafters per se, like the leghorns and the Easter eggers. They tend to want to roost a little bit lower. So that's something to consider as well. So if you're looking for a non-flighty type chicken, which who doesn't, this is something you want to consider as well. The reason being is because they're so big. They're big. They've got, they're just a big, robust chicken. And I'm gonna put her down just a second. Are you ready to go? Yes. I have also found them to be extremely friendly. They're docile, they get along with everybody. They are particular about the nesting boxes. I have noticed that trend and that trait, but that could be just within their hierarchy and the pecking order. You know, this is my place, so to speak. But overall, I've never had trouble with them being aggressive towards other birds. They've never been aggressive towards me or my children, so that's a good recommendation as well. Now, while I do not have a Buff Orpington rooster, my number 1 homesteading partner in crime, Miss Homestead Lady, that's the only rooster that she prefers. She's had other roosters and will take them, for breeding purposes and whatnot, but over the years, she has point blank told me the Buff Orpington rooster by far is their favorite.